Hello, thank you for popping by. I'm back this week with a mini haul, just some things that have come in over the last week. And also I decided to have a rejig of my A5. I kind of want to set it up in a different way in my A5 Moterm, so I thought I'd take you through that as well, what you might like to see. So I'm just gonna, just push this back slightly so I've got some more room and wreck the place as ever. So first of all, I'll show you some orders that came in this week. So I've had some really exciting happy mail. It seems to be the week that a few subs and things are coming in. So firstly, I placed an order a while back and unfortunately we've had a few disasters with the postage. We're not sure what's happened. Poor Colette at the Paper Lobster has sent this a few times, but finally we got it sorted and it's arrived. So I ordered one of these. These are fully personalised. So it's "Hey you, I'm Marie," and it's a bit awkward to see there, but it actually says "Grown Ass Sticker Collector," and ain't that the truth? So it is a pin. It's got 2 pins on the back, so you can have these. They've got different kind of titles and things, and you can have your name and you can have this personalised with whatever you want it to say. So these are really good. So if you fancy getting yourself a personalised nameplate from the Paper Lobster, this is it. I will say it is a bit thinner than I thought it would be, and it does look a little bit kind of bent slightly, but I personally think that's just kind of probably the material it's made for and how it sets or how it sits, and I don't mind at all. So there we go. So that's that, and then along with that came this really collected some brilliant, really bright coloured bits and pieces. So here we go with this. So all out of Creative Juice. A bit like how I've been feeling recently, but we'll never mind. And also she very, very kindly sent me a pack of stickers as well. I had already got them, but I absolutely love them, so I don't mind in the slightest. So let me show you. So just bear with me, because while I'm doing this I can show you, hold on, another purchase as well. So I went to B&M this morning just for a tootle, as we do, and I picked up a few kind of autumny, Halloween. So these pumpkins, this was just £2, as you might have already realised. Bit of a pumpkin fan. And also I picked up this set. There's 3 of these yoga skulls and they're hilarious. These were £2.50 each and I just totally in love with them. There were just these 3 left, so I grabbed them, but obviously they're not necessarily planner, but right there. And while I'm showing you this, thought I'd just pop them in. So yeah, so I bought this morning in B&M. So this was £5 and it's a lovely plastic storage box. So it opens the lid from the top and that stands up, which is great. And then it comes with 8 sections. So what I've done, you can change these, so you can move these out. So I've just took the middle one out, so I've got 2 longer ones and then the 2 smaller ones here. So in here I've got all my stickers that I've bought from Planning to Buy Create that I have got and haven't used quite yet. So I've got a couple of duplicates here. These are all just bits and pieces, different bits I've had from Temu and freebies with different orders. So this is also from Colette and bits from Rebel Ink as well, the die cuts. So this is what came with my Paper Lobster order as well. Just a little thank you business card. That's really cute. These are all different ones I've had from places like, again from Temu, but a couple here from A Mundane Life and Grumpy Tortoise. Lots of different bits and pieces here. I've got a whole pack here somewhere of True Crime ones that I had from the Grumpy Tortoise, different bits and pieces. They're all kind of scripts and quotes and things like that. And in here there's just a mix of different vinyl stickers. Again, these are just the Temu packs, and then in here are all the stickers I've got from Paper Lobster. So as I said, she sent me through another whole lot of these kind of stickers, which I just absolutely love them, and I love to put these in and about in journal spreads and things. So there's lots of different very kind of positive and fun and bright quotes. So yeah, so thank you Colette for sending those as an extra as well. And like I said, as you can see in here, I've got a whole little wad of lots and lots of the little ones as well. So I have got quite a few there, but there, I don't mind adding them to my collection. That's fabulous. Actually, I'm going to pop that in there because it does kind of go with them. And will that fit in there? Oh, not quite. Never mind. I'm going to put that on my sticker board anyway. But yeah, I just thought this was really good, and you know, people might like, you might like to see, just in case you wanted to get something similar. So that was B&M and Paper Lobster. A bit of a mix there. And just while we're on that, this one, my latest favourite mug, it's got a coffee in it, so I need to be careful. It just says Hello Pumpkin there, and it's got some I don't know if I can do without spilling it. Some leaves at the bottom. This one was Home Bargains, so it's that time of year where I go and buy all the deco, and yeah, that lasts throughout the year in this house because it stays out. So the next thing I'll show you is my Harriet Wright order. Now this includes the July mystery as well, so I have actually kind of, I should have popped it over there. So if you don't want to see the July mystery, maybe just skip ahead a little bit. So first of all, she sent this really lovely little freebie of these minimal collection strips, 5mm champagne strips. So they're lovely and they'll get used a lot. And that's part of the mystery, so let me put that till last and I'll show you the bits from my order rather than the mystery. So I'll pop that up there for now. So this is card that came with the order. So I'm all about positive vibes, that's very true. Love that. So I ordered a couple of journaling kits. So what I did was, because these work out really quite reasonably, so I ordered this one, which is Wildflower. So I ordered the journaling kit. Sorry, I just need to come down a bit, don't I? So this is beautiful. This is on absolutely gorgeous kind of washi tape, washi sticker paper. Washi paper, I'll get it right eventually. Super pretty. And then to go with that, I ordered the deco boxes from the a la carte kit, because I just thought that would just be nice, and I add silver foiling on there because you can choose your foiling, and these work out at £3.50 a sheet, which I don't think is too bad at all considering how beautiful they are. Absolutely gorgeous. So got that to go with the journaling, so there's a bit of extra deco. Then I did the same again, but this is Into the Forest. So this has got to be one of my favourite ever kits that I think I've ever seen, let alone just by Harriet Wright. I love kind of foresty vibes and UK wildlife, so anything like that is always calls to me. So that's beautiful. And then again, I bought the deco from the main kit, so the 9 full boxes, and again silver foiling because I'm just a bit of a silver foiling girl. Just beautiful. So I just think that works really well together as a really nice little set. So that was those. Now the next bit I will show is the mystery kit from July. So I have now subbed, so I should have the August one coming as well. So I'm going to show this ready for spoilers in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this, I've not had one before. It's £26 per month, but gosh, you get a lot for your money. And again, Harriet Wright, obviously absolutely beautiful. She does take a while to come, so I will say that the shipping is quite lengthy, but the quality of the items when you do get them, I personally think it's worth the wait. What I would say is if you're in a rush for anything, you want anything quicker, probably not best to do that unless you drop her a message and just tell her that you're in a rush. I'm sure she'd oblige if it was something simple like scripts or something like that, but for these kind of kits, you do need to wait, and these are well within seasonal time. This is the July mystery, but as you can see, it's very much autumny themed. So these are the 9 boxes. So with the mystery kit, you get a full kit. So there's this one, and then there's the functionals, and it is actually called Hello Autumn. See at the bottom. Just love these smaller kind of decos as well, and I really like these. I like that they're the smaller size, and these will fit in most planners. I think it's I think she does it as a universal. And then this one, which is just gorgeous again. So you've got your scraps, you've got your Monday through Friday, your habit trackers, some more checklists and headers. Is that another box, or is that, are these headers? I think these are headers on. Yeah, they're headers. And then the icons at the top. I got very excited because there's a coffee machine there. Definitely will be using that. That will get used. So that is beautiful. And then you get your date covers, some more kind of headers or toppers, and your washi. I mean, that is absolutely gorgeous. This has got gold foiling, which is fine. It goes with the theme. Don't think you get a choice. No, because it's mystery. Obviously, you don't get a choice of foil on these ones. It just comes however it comes. So that's the full kit. And then you also get a full journaling kit in the same theme. And again, for me, the colours, it's autumn, it's pumpkin, it's books, and the tree. Oh, I love anything that's foresty and got trees in, as I just said. So fabulous. And then there's also then, with that, there's an extra kind of deco sheet, which is beautiful. Now, I'm not particularly one for fashion girls. I've mentioned this before, but I do really like this one. So she'll probably end up going into one of my spreads, and she's beautiful as well. So I don't mind these ones at all. Not usually my style, but yeah, just something about this cozy. And then there's some more deco, a floral deco sheet, which again, just beautiful, and the colours really pop as well. They look quite dull on this paper, but you find with the washi, when you take them off and you put them on kind of like the white background, or the more solid the backgrounds within your books or on your pages, that they really do come to life. And the foil definitely shows clear on these. And then there's this absolutely beautiful floral washi, which is split, which matches again. So yeah, I'm really impressed with that, and I'm really glad I signed up. I did after the August decorative kit. I wasn't sure, just because it had got that price of £50, but actually it hasn't ever gone above, as far as I can see, £29.99, which I think is perfect for it. And this for £26, I think is really good buy, a really good buy. And the journal kits are really reasonable for what you get. I think they're, I want to say £6.50 for the 2 sheets, but I could be wrong there. They're either £6.50 or £8.50. You'd have to check. I wouldn't want to commit to either, but these £3.50 a sheet, just beautiful. But yeah, absolutely fabulous for what you're getting. So that's my order from Harriet Wright. Super chuffed with those. They're going to go far. And then I wanted some new little scripts. I've got a lot of clear scripts, and I just wanted some that weren't clear, because in my A5, just the way it sits, can't really, because it's on a grey background, can't really white out over it to get rid of what it already says. I wanted to replace it. So I went to the staple of good old Grumpy Tortoise, and bought some bits and pieces from Linda. So this beautiful, you don't have to be perfect to be amazing. Totally agree. Far from perfect. And just a little note from Linda on the back. Apparently it took her a little bit longer to ship because she was on holiday. I'll be honest, I didn't even notice. To me, they came really quickly anyway, so I was just really impressed with the delivery there. And then a couple of little freebies, little vinyl bow, pretty much standard with from the Grumpy Tortoise. She's always generous with her freebies, and a gorgeous little gold Scully vinyl. So he's going to go, that box that I bought from B&M today, I think he's going to go on there. I think he'll look really cute on that. And then these little scripts that I got. So I got track. These are all custom as well, by the way. So they're all custom, chosen by myself. So track, meals, Happy Mail. Obviously the Happy Mail in this week pretty standard. This week, self-care and work. So yeah, it's my bits and pieces from the Grumpy Tortoise. And I do need some more scripts, so I will be popping back. So the next thing I've had come in again is another subscription. So this is the September subscription from Colour Cafe, and I loved last month's, but this month it's even more amazing for two reasons. Obviously, again, it's a bit more autumny, and that's just my vibe, but also she's changed the paper, so I will show you. So this was on the front of my actual parcel. It was beautifully wrapped up in some brown paper, very neutral, really lovely. And there's this little card with my name on that was on the front, and another little sticker and sub-kit sticker, and thankfully I managed to peel them off and keep them safe so I can keep them, so that's really lovely. And then you get a month sticker each month, so this is September one, and this was just tacked onto the front with some very light kind of masking tape, I guess, just like kind of washi. That is just super pretty. September. And then into the kit. So now this is such amazing value for money. So this is £22 a month, and that includes postage. Just yeah, just mind-blowing, because they're just so beautiful and amazing value. So there's another vinyl sticker here, beautiful girl. Again, not so much my vibe, but I definitely pass these on, and I'm sure someone will absolutely love it. Then I'll show you the papers first. So with the Colour Cafe kit, you get a sheet of vellum and a sheet of acetate each month. So this is this month's acetate. So hold on one second, let me get a clear. So you can see the pattern there. Leaves and autumnal and black kind of feather. Super pretty. Really lovely thick acetate as well. And I think I mentioned in last month's, I think this is the way around it should be. It's actually slightly textured as well. You can feel there where, and I love anything that's got a little bit tactile. It's a bit, that bit of texture. And then this is the vellum, and yeah, it's absolutely super pretty again. So you've got like weighing scale and books. Seems to be all about kind of like collecting herbs and herb garden-y kind of theme, and the little pink flower. Just beautiful. I think I will probably laminate this and turn it into a dashboard along with the one from last month as well. So that's the papers, and then the stickers. Now, the thing that is super exciting, she has changed her paper and she has moved to the washi paper. So this paper is exactly the same now. I did do a comparison last month, kind of comparing Colour Cafe to Sterling Ink, because to me they're very similar in kind of just the concept of it. And yeah, so we've now got this washi paper, which is exactly the same. It's the clear back. It's exactly the same as the Sterling Ink paper. And I was just so excited when I opened this and realised it was this, because I just love it. because it's so light and you don't even know it's in your planner. It doesn't bulk anything at all. So here we go, there's the one. And some of this is foiled as well, and again the foiling just really stands out on this washi paper. These technically functional boxes, but decorative as well, but you can write on these, and again the washi paper is quite easy to write on. And then there's this one. Again, it's all kind of kitchen herby, bit kitchen witchy, I guess, kind of concept. And this, the smaller deco, which, oh, I just love. Love, love, love. And again, foiling, and just like these kind of scatter foil stars as well. So excited to use this. And I'll just show you all the deco first, and there's some more deco there with the larger strip at the bottom, which again, all foiled, it's beautiful. I'm just trying to see what that says. I can't quite see what that says. You might be able to see on that one. And then you also get, there's 4 weeks worth of days, some ticks, and a whole month's worth of date dots as well. So such a functional, you could easily use this for a whole month, no problem at all. Excuse me. And then you get some scripts and headers and dots, some checklists. Again, trust the process, I think that says. Does that say? Yep, trust the process. I'm not sure what the one at the top says, but again, that's foiled, gorgeous. Sorry if it's just glaring a bit there. Beautiful. And then there is an, again, proper super pretty washi strips, and again all foiled. So I think you'd agree, for £22 that is just bargain, bargain, bargain. Love them, and it's definitely a kit I'm going to carry on subscribing to. Yeah, and the October one looks just as pretty, looks so nice. Again, it looks a bit pumpkiny and autumny. So this just sitting here, this wasn't just this is from Twines and Paper. It's actually a digital download that I purchased a while ago, just printed on some vellum. However, it just smudged a bit in my printer. My printer does have a few it's not crazy about taking vellum through, so but I'm going to use it, so that's just there. So that's all the bits and pieces that I've picked up this week. So let's get stuck into setting up ready for next week. So what I want to do, so let me pop these out of the way just for now. So let me show you. So I think I showed you and I went through. Again, let me just move my coffee as well, because that's, I'm going to pop it over here. So get it all in. Bear with me. Apologies. Oh, wrong way. Let's just move my camera up slightly. There we go. Try to do it slow. Don't want to make any of you go all dizzy in the head. Okay. So I gave you a flip through of this and how I was planning on using it. This is how that week ended up. And then the week that's just gone, we're actually filming this on Saturday. So we're here on Saturday. And I've just realised there was something else I missed from the haul as well. So let me just grab that, because you probably see a bit of a sneak in here. So I also did an order from Miso Paper, because I really wanted these Coffee Monster Co washes that are based on the classic artists. So I ordered these 3 and then realised I'd missed the 4th. I don't know how I did. So I actually missed the Monet one, so I've gone back and I've ordered that, and that is on the way. It has been dispatched, but it's not here yet. So we've got this one. I'm not going to try and pronounce, but it's a Japanese artist. If you want to have a look on Coffee Monster Co site or on Miso Paper, you can see. I'm not even going to try and say it because I'll say it wrong. But there's this one. just absolutely love these. I think these are some of my favourite washes like ever. And then there's the Da Vinci one, which, god dear me, I've always been a huge fan of kind of Da Vinci's scientific work and different arts. When I was studying kind of anatomy and things in uni, it was just loved looking at his anatomy drawings. And then this one is Van Gogh, which obviously is based on Starlight. There we go. Just so sweet. I just love them. And the Monet one is gorgeous as well. It's green and kind of like little bridges and but I'll show you that when that comes in. They're lovely. Still in stock as far as I know. Miso paper if you want to grab them. They're £5.50 each. And they've also got the matching sheets, sticker sheets as well, the 4 the match, so I have actually got those coming as well. I popped them on the order while I was having to pay postage again anyway for forgetting to order the other one. So yeah, so I've just popped little bits of them in here because I just think they just love it. So I adore this spread. It's really functional for me. I'm really enjoying it. So this is kind of how I'm using the A5. So I've already printed off. So this is actually, I don't know how well you can see that because this paper is very bright. Let me turn off my little side light because it might just be making it a little bit too bright. Bear with. Don't know if that's any better. I'll have to see when I play it back and I'm editing. So this is the Paper Tess one that I got. So this one is what was already with the Moterm when I bought it, this layout. So this is a Peanuts Paper Co. Yeah, Peanuts Paper Co one. And I have gone back and purchased that as well so that I can use that. And this is the Paper Tess one that I'd already got. So I've printed that off ready. So that's in. But then I kind of also decided that I wanted to do memory planning in here as well. So I kind of wanted everything to be together. So what I did was I then went and found, honestly, there are so many free inserts about. They're just all over the place. Just so many different ones. So, I don't know where the other one is. I'll have to find that in a second, but I already put it in, didn't I? I did. Look at me, being all efficient. So, I wanted to get just like a standard vertical. So, this has got, this is standard vertical width. It's stacked, obviously, just because it fits better here. I went for the lines. There was kind of like a blank and a dot. Just lines, my eyes just work better with that. It's just a lot clearer for me, but the majority of this will probably be stickered over. So I did grab one of these just to, so I could do some decorative planning in here as well. Just a tip. Probably one that you kind of already know, but just in case for anybody that's new to rings, once you've punched it, if you kind of don't want to keep opening and closing your rings, you can just get a small pair of scissors and then just slip across to your punch, and it just means that you can just pop your paper in and out and move it around. And I thought because these are going to be quite highly decorated, I'll be taking them in and out to do them. So I thought that would be better. So I've got that one. And then also, this was also a freebie one that I found. So again, I will list all the different shops where there is loads of freebies down below that you can go and have a look. Some are on their Instagram, some are on their Facebook groups, some are on blogs, and there's just a page with all different freebies. So it's up to you kind of which ones you want and what you don't. So there's so many things. This was a freebie as well. So because these kind of print like this, and I didn't want the backs when they're sitting to be blank because I just wanted to put one in to try. I've just printed that on the back just because it's just really lovely. And then I also grabbed a traditional kind of block monthly for the rest of the year, so August, September. This was a full year for 2023, and I just chose the bits to print, and just manually flipped them and fed them through my printer to and there's this on the front just to do back on both sides. So basically what I want to do at the minute, I love it, it's working for me. I am proper excited to go in. So I've got my inbox section. So I showed you all this in the previous video. And then I've got my symptom tracker, so this is in here, so I go to this every day, and then I've clipped that then, so this is the monthly that I'm using. So it's quite an untraditional monthly, so you've got a calendar layout here, you've got some notes here, some here and here, and then there's this page with each of the kind of like the listing of the days. So what I'm using here is I've got any specific dates here. Put another section in case I want to add anything in or anything happens specifically. I have got a couple of things I've got to add on there actually, and then here I'm just using this to track. So I put my number tape from Ups to Daisy across the top, the 1 to 10, and then just added the key. So I'm just tracking here sleep, brain fog and anxiety, just so I can see them kind of whether they're going up and down, and then that obviously tallies with my symptom tracker, which also has a anxiety track here. Then I've got pain, fatigue, brain fog, and just some self-care bits, whether I've took my meds and slept well, etc. So yeah, basically, so I've got the monthly there, and then further down, then I've got some brain dump pages, then it's into a weekly, and then I also have some dailies. Now I chose these dailies because I just kind of fell in love with this as a journaling page, and it gives you prompts and ideas, so I've put these in. But there's a lot of information here to track every day, so I haven't been using them every day, just as and kind of when I thought I wanted to do that. But then what I also did, because I wanted to do some other kind of journaling, was I've got an old A5 Stalogy that never got finished. So I actually have taken some of the Stalogy paper out of there and just tidied up the edge and punched it and put it in here. So I've actually got some, and you can see the swatches here of the washi as well. So I've got the Stalogy paper as well that I can write on, so I've still got this lovely paper to journal. So the way I decided I kind of wanted to set it up, rather than having the 3 very separate sections, I kind of wanted everything to flow together. So what I've decided I want to do is set it up as a month. So starting with the monthly, then directly after the kind of monthly page, rather than having a completely different section from a week, I want to add in the week, and then the daily. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set that up on camera, off camera rather, because kind of probably a lot of pulling and changing and moving around, so it'll probably be a bit much to do kind of on camera because you'll probably be really bored. So I'll do that off camera and then I'll come back and I'll show you how that ended up. So I'll be back in a tick. Okay, so I'm back. I popped off and I've organised it. It's okay at the moment. I'll probably shift it around as the week goes on, depending on how it works as we're going through. So let me take you through. So here we go. Also, if you want to wait till the end of the video, I've also got one more piece of happy mail that came in from Planner Face. It's the Planner Face mystery. It's the journaling mystery kit. So obviously, if that's not something you want to see, I will tell you before I put that on the screen. But I thought that's the latest. It's only literally been posted and arrived today. So I thought I'd keep that to the very end, so you can just click off before then if you don't want to see it. If you want to keep a surprise if you've got it ordered yourself. But anyway, let me take you through how I've kind of just changed it through. So I've still got my little sticker from Oh Hello Feelings here. So inside, what I did, I think I mentioned before, I went in and I put in my dashboards from HR Handmade that I'd actually originally got in my cousin. So there we go, and I've just put a couple of things in my pocket here, my washi card and some cloth and paper squares. Then I've got my name vellum. So under there I've just put some paper from a book that I bought last year. I think it was from the range, just with some birds in. It's a little bit shorter. Basically I punched it wrong, so I had to cut a bit off, but it's fine because I just want it to layer over there with my initial, so that's totally fine. Then I've got my planner coding sheet, and I've got a seasonal reset. So this I've put in kind of like to set for autumn. For me, autumn probably starts September, even though everything's very autumny around my setup. But so I'll probably look at setting that up. And this was the art print that was a card that I bought when we went to a local National Trust last week. I think I showed it in my previous thing. So what I've done is I didn't want to actually punch the card, so I've just put it onto a piece of A5 paper and punched the paper. I've just washi it on as well, so that if I want to remove it I can. And again, it's just double-sided washi to stick it to the back, so it will come off quite easily if I decide to. But just beautiful piece, and I just wanted to have it in here. And I've got my year overview, just a calendar of the year, just so I can check that. And I just added in again another picture. This is one actually that I just found on a Raven Facebook group. I just thought it was beautiful, so I just printed that off, and then I just put some vellum over it as well, just to add a little bit more interest. Then again, I've got my flyleaf with my postcard and another one of the HR. So as you can see at the start, it is very kind of deco heavy. Then I've got a little self-care when you feel remember sheet. Some different bits, and again, and then we're just into 2023 holidays. And then I've got my inbox. So I'm not fully utilising this as yet because it's not something I've fully set up, but I've got it in here and it's kind of here. There's a possibility I will be starting, well, I've got an interview for a new job, and even if I don't get that, my role is going to change because we've been restructured. So I'm going to need to kind of probably have a lot more notes and bits and pieces around. So that will probably be utilised then. And there's literally the cloth and paper inbox as well for popping the bits and pieces on. So I've got some task reminder trigger list. And then I've actually got, this is based on the getting things done method. So that's there ready to kind of, I need to start filling this in and kind of using it. And then a couple of trigger lists and best practice and just little ideas just as a reminder. So then we're into the main part of my planner. So this is how I've restructured it. So now we've got this just in here for August. So it's literally going to be 1 month at a time in here. So come September, I will probably take this out and put it in something else and just put the September in. So we've got August, so I've got my August vellum here that I had from Crossbow Planner, and that's just pinned to a divider, and I've got a sterling ink printable calendar for the month, and then this is just because it's backing and just one of these quotes. Again, another dashboard, just a coffee one. Again, this is just to add interest. This is all my finance stuff, so I've just got that all pinned together because you don't need to see that. On the other side of this, it's just a recurring bills sheet, which is really handy. So that's all the financial stuff for the month. Just my budget and things like that, and kind of what I've spent, what I owe, here, there and everywhere for bills and what have you. I've got daily intentions, and then into my monthly symptom tracker, as showed you before, so that's there. And then this is clipped again to my overview month, which this is the tracking month and kind of to-do list month. And then this will then go straight into like an overview. If I need to put anything in here for anything that's upcoming, I can add that in there. And then we've got a standard August setup, which I haven't filled in as yet. I think it might be nice for this as well to do kind of like a sticker a day as well, if I don't find that I'm using it to fill in lots of bits and pieces because of using the other one. So I thought that would be quite nice. So then that is literally just clipped to the back and the start of another one, but I've took the rest out, so there's not as much bulk. And again, I'll just swap this up for September. Then it's straight into weekly, so got that. So I've left in my brain dump page. This is from Plan Inspire Create's brain dump pad. So this is just there in case I want to just add any random brain dump notes. This is what I thought was really nice. I've left this in just in case. So this is mind mapping. I have got to prep for an interview this week, so I will probably utilise that for that. Actually, that would be a really good way to get my thoughts down for notes. Then another August, just because it's so pretty, and again it just then backs on to, obviously it says having thingies. So then I'm into my functional weeklies, as I'm calling them. So again, this is this week. So I've got all ready for next week to fill in, and then one more week, and then that will complete August. Then again, just another August, just in case, just in case I forget what month it is. We need three Augusts, but you know, got them. They're pretty. I want to use them. That's fine. Then into the standard vertical layout that I printed out. So again, this is going to be. I'm going to use this for doing a decorative memory planning week, which I will still continue to do in the B6, the Wonderland GG2, but I just thought I just want it in here as well, because I just feel like I want everything in here because I'm just so in love with this. And again, there's 2 weeks of that there. Then that clips straight onto the dailies that I've already filled in. So I've done 2 there, 3, and then some journaling there that don't necessarily need to do. And then there's the washi, and then I put in just a pretty vellum. And then for the rest of the paper here and for the dailies, technically I just put it as a journaling because we've got some journaling ideas here. We've got this from, I think I couldn't remember what this was from before when I put this up. What was it now? I think it's Passion Planner. Yeah, it is Passion Planner. I couldn't remember that before. So this is from Passion Planner. It's just a free download again. Just 30-day journaling challenge. Thought that would be nice. Again, probably just dip into a couple of these and then utilise this more for September, probably. And then I've got the Stalogy paper that I put in there that I can continue to use for journaling. And then some more of these more kind of in-depth journaling and tracking daily. So there's plenty in here if I decide any that I want to do, and I can just dip in and they're there if I want to use them. Or the Stalogy papers there if I just kind of want to do like a rambling journal. So then it takes us into the back, and this is my rituals section. So this is just a little rituals about a kind of AM and PM weekday, evening, workday rituals. So these just, you know, routines, but I just thought this was really nice. I actually prefer calling them rituals to routines. I don't know. This again is ideal week. I haven't quite filled this in yet. This is more likely to be utilised again if my job does change, I think this will be very handy to kind of start off to plan my week. Just about a little bit about rituals and habit stacking, that kind of thing. And again, there's another one here for daily. So this is weekly routine. Then you've got your monthly, quarterly, half yearly and yearly. And again, this is something that I kind of really want to think about getting set up fully. So need to do quite a bit of thinking and probably utilise the brain dump insert that's further forward, and that'll be really useful to kind of like connect that to there, kind of do that. Then I've got a knot, and then it's just miscellaneous in the back. So I've got a just a printable there, just a list of some of the places that I've got the free inserts from. So if you want to screenshot and have a look at that, but I will pop them down below again with the links. And then this again is just a budget. I've got a budget sheet again further near the front in my monthly, but there's this one here as well. There's a gift planner as well, and some to-dos, and then some just plain paper to-do lists. And then I've got my my vellums in here for each of the coming months. So I've just put them in there because obviously it keeps it safer. So yeah, I'm really excited to kind of use it this way. It kind of just makes more sense to take out the big separate sections, and it's still sectioned, but it kind of just, obviously the way it kind of just flows on. So yeah, so that's that. So what I'll do is again, I'll come back next week. I'll show you how next week looks, and then maybe we can do one of the decorative inserts as a plan with me. But I will be also doing a plan with me in the B6, the Wonderland 222. So that's that for the A5 this week and for the mini haul. So like the complete numpty that I seem to be recently, I completely forgot to film the planner face mystery at the end, like I said I would. So I'm just adding this on here. So this is the August planner phase mystery. It's the journaling kit mystery kit. So it's the first one that she's done, mystery kit in the journaling format. So if you want to see, hang around. If not, click off the video now, and I'll see you soon. Okay, so I'm going to turn it over. So are you ready? Okay, so this is it, and it is absolutely beautiful. It's called Magic Shop, and it is really lovely. I'm really pleased with it. So first of all, we get the vinyl, as you get with all the mystery kits, and these guys are just so cute. So they're really sweet, and with the little magical books, this is definitely gonna find a little place, a little nook in my book. So we get the full journaling kit. So it's a hold on. I'd set my desk up for post-film sort of setup, and there we go. Anyway, so this is the full journaling kit. So love these colours. They are some of my most favourite colours, kind of mint green and teal and purples and pinks. So I'm not usually much of a cat fan. I love cats. I don't have a problem with cats. They're just not something I tend to put in my planners and things. However, yeah, we have had a cat come into the family this week in a kind of roundabout way. So yeah, I probably will be using this. Although it looks nothing like this one, but it is super cute. But yeah, it's really cute. And these girls are really nice as well. Love the outfit on this one. Very my kind of vibe. And again, love the flowers and the colours. So that's the journaling kit. And then we get an extra sheet as well. Excuse me. So we've got some swatches, some circles, some circles here, some more date covers. So you can actually let this kind of last for a couple of weeks, and some more deco, which is just beautiful, and kind of just words. And then it also comes with a sheet of washi. Now this is on a completely different kind of paper. Now I've got to admit, when I was listening to Anna talk about this and being a different kind of washi paper, I was expecting this to be more kind of like the standard washi paper. So this is kind of like more of like a vinyl-y kind of washi. So it's not my favourite, I've got to admit. It's still beautiful and I will use it, but just the fact that it's got a bit of a shimmer and the rest of the kit doesn't, kind of just is a bit of a shame, but it's perfectly fine and it will be used. But I would have preferred maybe like a more of a matte washi. But yeah, like I say, it's not to the point that I wouldn't use it, but it's still really super pretty. I'm guessing it's because the colours pop maybe better on this kind of paper. I have no idea. Okay, so that is the Planner Face Mystery Journaling Kit for August. And yeah, that's Anna's first one. So I'll do another goodbye. So thanks again for popping by and taking time to watch the video. And yeah, all the very best for the week and take care.